Alright, first things first, I get two videos in a one cause well my editor isn't working or I don't know what's going on with my laptop or whatever, so I ended up having to use my friend zone to edit these videos until mine I don't know. But yeah, we're just going to jump into the video. Alright, so remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, everything. And if the videos them sound a bit off, it's because I recorded them in two separate times, but just bear with me, I still want to keep track of everything that I do. And with that said, let's begin. Alright, welcome family. So alright, so we'll get some host cleaning matters out of the way. One, this video you're probably going to be watching it maybe like 2 weeks after it's recording. Today is the 26th of February, and more than likely it's going to be somewhere in March you're going to watch the video, because my editing software, I do not know what is happening with it. It's not working, long and short, and I don't know what to do. The good thing, however, you probably haven't noticed, but I have videos pre-recorded. I have at least 2 videos pre-recorded, so I am good for at least a week to like maintain the consistency. But after that, no, whoa, I don't know what's going to happen. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to miss any week of update. However, I think whenever I drop the other video, it's going to be that there is 2 weeks in one video. So alright, so as I said, this is the week after 26th of February, and things are actually lost money this week. Lost like $25. But you notice you see all of these trades, and it's not all that, it was on USD JPY as well. So if you're counting with me, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. That is way too much trades for 1 week. But if you notice, you see the trades that you see are in red, as in red, but it still hit TP. Those are trades that I saw to set up, but I just ignored it. I'm not going to lie to you, I just ignored those trades. Those are trades like, so for this was one. Let me just delete this right now. And these two were also one. But let's start with USDJPY. You know that USDJPY, sorry. You know that I'm not really trading USDJPY. So that a matter of fact, I'm going to close it out after this recording. I'm just going to focus on USDJPY because I love USDJPY, but as I say, I'm just making a promise to myself and to you guys, for the 40 persons who consistently watch my videos. Thank you. But alright, so you notice this one, I never took it, but I just started the setup. I think this was out of my time frame when I started to take it, so I just left it, and it actually went in. This trade now that I took, I came out back like right at break even. I was like, you know what, I'm not going to break any rules. Well, I think it was this actually. Came out of it, I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to break any rules because, you know, I made a promise to myself that I'll do it. So when you reach about break even, so if you look at, so if I show you the MT4 thing, it going to see 0. So I never lost any money in that trade. But if I just admit it stay, you know, TP and with a win. Same thing for this. I took this trade, I won this trade, so there was that. There's not really much in a regular basic. I was so close to draw down, like so close to stop loss. I was nervous. I went to my bed, and in this no, well, you know, I never took it though. But as you guys can see, I am going to just exit off right now. Just take it off, call it a day, done with it. So just going to focus on this. I'm just going to focus on this trade, really, this pair, sorry. So all right, a few things happened. So the first trade I took, which was like I think on Monday, it was this, and this was the issue. Took the trade and I lost. There's nothing really to it. My setup was right, it's just the market. And professional traders, like other seriously professional traders, took that same trade and lost. I was just checking back afterwards and I just happened to stumble on when I'm at a person that I watch on Instagram, and he took the exact same trade but in the lost as well. So there's that. This now, I took this trade again, and if you notice, you see that alright, it's in profits. It's in profits, but it just, well, it stopped me out. You see me? But obviously I hit my 1 to 3. You see me? But I think one of my issues as well is I should, like, whenever my peer crosses like say the 50% mark, so I'll do now, whenever I'm doing my trades or whatever, I'll just probably have this icon beside it or whatever, and then from there, so now I'll just, like, 50%, 25% TP. So once you cross like 50%, I'll go and just move my stop loss from say down here, so to maybe somewhere around about 25%, right? So somewhere about there, so it'll be, so my stop loss would be somewhere about here. It means, so if the market come back down, I think that is enough room for anything to like retest and come back up. But yeah, 25% once it cross 50. Them get stopped though, well, it's a 1 to 1 or 1 to maybe 90 some 0.9 something. But yeah, it kind of, I think it's going to prevent me from losing. And then the fact that sometimes I just go to my bed after I enter the trade a little bit and see it in profit. So there is that. But I lost this trade regardless, so then there was that. And I won this trade, as you can see. Nothing really, you see the pin bar them, and then you see bullish engulfing. Bullish engulfing from down here, so, and the same thing happened. And the same thing happened right there, so, and right here, so serious. I never took this trade. Because when I woke up, because I ended up fell asleep. I don't know. I've been tired these weeks. I woke up. It shouldn't be here. Anyways, when I woke up, I wanted to trade here. So if I was here at 2 o'clock, I would have taken it right here where it broke. And then yeah, but I got up like after 3 or 4, I think. And I just, you know what? I'm just set it there to see if it would like go where I wanted to go, and it did. I got my 1 to 3 and whatever. Good. Then drop back, and then this trade now I lost. This was my fault. I beat myself for this because one, out of my time frame, and that's breaking one of my rules. So I think it was like about 11 something. So that trade, I was out, and the thing is, if you look at it, the market was just like, confirming that I want to go down. So we took back this trade, and yeah, just it went down in profit for a good little bit, and then I was like, alright, cool, go to sleep. Still never move my stop loss, because first I just made this rule for myself. So there was that. Say I would have been in profit if I just load it. If I just took my win right here, I think this would be like what, this would be 1 to 2 actually. So 1 to 2, and I would have won, and would have win and profit for the week. But yeah, plus it not help that I use 1.5, right? I was still using 0.10, but 0.10 plus 1.5 plus a 15 pip stop loss is $15 I'm risking, so that didn't help either. But yeah, all in all, this was really my week. I am enjoying it. $25. And you're probably not going to even see this video until the following week, but yeah, I'm just going, you know, yeah. So love you guys and see you in the next video. Alright guys, so this is like the second week of trading, and yo Jado, it rough out here, bad. But alright, first things first, we'll get out of the way. I'm actually lose money holistically this week. Lose about, I don't know, I think about 40% of my profits. I remember I doubled my code, and I've just been taking L's back. I don't know what the market is doing, and you know, I explained my previous videos how I was winning and losing, and overall lost basically that'd be like 10%. Basically be 10%, yeah, 10 to 15%. Probably check my spreadsheet. But regardless, other than that, no, this is a new week, and I say alright, things will be better, but not really. If you notice me on USDJPY, I'm really kind of go back to our for a little while. No, yeah. Well, this first things first, I want to show you something, because I think you'll probably see it or understand better if I do it this way. So if you notice, UJ been like, you go this area, here's a turnover, same thing. I was expecting it to follow through, you see me? So go so warm, I'm expecting to turn over right here, so because it is also at where you don't normal turnover. But that wasn't the case for the first trade that I took. Can go down in a smaller time frame and show exactly what happened, because I remember say alright, at the zone right here, so, and I entered here, if you notice here, so this should be a bit over, entered here, where I said alright, market farm double top, it's at the zone where, you know, normal turnover, and then I was like alright, cool, I expect it to go down. And I think I just went to bed after me and said, yes, I'm ready. Finally, I collect the doubles them now. But she had different thing planned for me. Anyway, and well, I lost that long and short of the story. These no, well, we're gonna have to go to EURJPY now. So sometimes just wonder if I change pair or something. Chaka cause I'm just kind of revise certain things March. So I even redraw my charts because I had to take a different trade. But essentially what I was seeing right here is like, alright, right at this point you can go so and draw right here, so show exactly what I was seeing at that point in time. You can get rid of, could get rid of these, could get rid of all of the nice guys. It kind of really don't make no sense. Demir, I was just drawing the structure. I mean, I say lower lows, but at the same time that just never did a workout for me. But I'm just going to show you why I actually took the trade. So if you seeing right here, I'm like, alright, cool, they're right here, so I know it's a wick out everything. I'm gonna say, alright, cool. They really at like a zone, you see price really a reject, and I entered, come here, say, alright, it covered, basically covered the whole move, basically, and I was like, alright, cool, alright, it out continue now. Come here, say, alright, head and shoulder. See me, bam, bam, head, shoulder. Alright, I go up now. I didn't even make it crave. I didn't even get greedy. I was just putting like, alright, cool, right up there. Well, that never had me drop below. Lose that one there. This trade, this particular trade, I was so convinced that yes, even notice right here, say it look like actual Georgia. It was when I read about the zone, I noticed it because first things first. Well, the market been moving choppy. Say, okay, it's not going to seem that way to you because the move already play out. But for me, I was like, alright, cool. Alright, cool, because I was marking from this territory. So I'm just going to show you something. When I marked right here, so I was like, alright. So you can get it a bit thicker so you can. So alright, cool. Bam. Price there, so you know, respect it, you know, respect it. So, you know, all roof, turn floor, come back again and turn floor, because in my mind, or well, what I was seeing on the market was something similar to this. In my mind, what I saw really was all roof, turn floor now, and the retest and respect right there. So I did, and you know, just break, retest, and I was like, alright, expecting it to push, and it did, you know, it did. My issue was that probably I entered too early. I don't know if you can call it that. Entered too early, because then no, I thought, I said, alright, it apparently now go pass right there, so I say it a break, which it, you know, weak out, and then push, made a big push that I was in perfect time. I said, alright, you can follow down, but as you can see, I lost the trade. This trade was from last week. Alright, this right here, so now this other trade that I took, I'm like, alright, cool. Price decide that you go and continue now. See, you remember the break, retest, and then it a push. Never get the first one. This was like the other day, so I said, alright, you can create a little zone and continue, because I waited, it broke, and it did break it, and I was like, alright, cool, things might be looking up now. Alright, so what took place was, I'm gonna say, alright, cool, yeah, weak out. Bear in mind, I told that I actually just cleared up some job. Weak out. Price, got it here. Price, this is like a 1 to 2. I was just showing where you'd have hit. It's supposed to be a 1 to 3. Sorry. So this was price gone up, but then a profit, me feel nice, and then I was alright. So beat, sleep. But I was sleep, bam. So I never really even put in a stop loss, because I have this mentality where it's just take profit or SL. White rough. So what I'm going to start doing that, once it cross like the 50% mark, I'm going to at least carry my stop loss up into profit. See me? If I understand, this is just like the start of my journey. I'm going to look back at these days and be like, I remember me the idiot. But anyways, must continue. So I just basically that my trade was accurate for the most part. But then, as you see, I lost. I just lost, and I'm just like, by now, like mentally, I was like I don't know, my head never there. I was so pissed. I'm going to say pissed. I'm kind of frustrated now, but then I watched my video about psychology. See, my videos actually even help myself. And you know, I'm just saying, get me back in the game. I'm saying, alright, cool. I don't think I never entered any more trades from your JPY. I was just waiting till it come. But I was just waiting till it to come out of the zone, and then that would be good for me. And no, because this was like a completely different markup from what I had first. But no one noticed. I was like bam. I was going to enter right here, but as you can see, it wasn't really my timing. So sometimes I think my rules are so strict that, but yeah, if I break rule I'm lose, I'm gonna say, I'm trying from rule or whatever. Now I can win all the time, but I noticed that it was a zone because you know, head and shoulder and it come back down, bottom and go up, retest, come back down. I respect right here, so because you know. And if I entered, because I did have an entry right here, it was it was a bit easy 1 to 3, easy 1 to 3. You mean, but just one of them things there. And then yeah, that's just been it for this pair. And then I think it was Thursday, yes, Thursday morning. I made another trade, and this was USD and this was what I predicted initially. This is where I came out, and the reason why I came out, this was like a 1 to 3.7, you can see. If I made it stay, it would have been like maybe like 1 to 8 or whatever. And well, I set the the alarm right here, so this was where my initial my stop loss was after I hit my 1 to 3 target. And I was like, if you come back here, so I'm gonna have to. But then I saw it at this zone, I was continuously looking at the chart because you know, when you've been having a losing week, when you're in profit, you're going to be a bit paranoid. When it's Jordan, you're going, it's just a part of the psychology. But I understand that it was there. And yeah, I just hopped up because I was like, alright, this is like a major zone right here, market turnover. So I was like, maybe going turnover. And it did start, so I was like, alright, you know, let me hopped out, and then it continued on its way. Continued the next day. Just imagine if I hold all of this. Just imagine if I could just, alright Gareth, you get a 1 to 3, a cap 118. Not bad. There is 10 I make like 100 or 20 I make 2 bills. Easy. This, and it was just going up, it wasn't a stutter because USD has been moving for the most part. I'm like, damn. But other than that, no, you have this. Did another entry, it was up in a little profits when I woke up. I was stopped out. I don't document this last as it. So when this video finish, I just going, you know, do it. But this is really the end of the video anyways. So guys, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching the videos. I know these videos don't really get much views, maybe like 40 or so, but really appreciative of everybody who supports me. Yeah, we're going to look back at these days, trust me, and laugh. So you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video.